I am going to be replacing the primary fuel filter that's located on the frame rail of a 2006 Ford F-250 6-liter Powerstroke. And this is basically all you need. Your fuel filter kit, 4616, which comes with the primary and secondary fuel filter. The secondary one's the one that's under the hood. I've already done that, so I won't be doing that in this video, but this is the primary one that goes on the frame rail, and this has that mesh membrane which actually does separate water from the diesel. All the aftermarket ones don't include that. It's a 3/8 ratchet, a 36, I believe it's 36. Yeah, 36 millimeter socket, Allen wrench. That's it. So underneath the truck, and looking at the driver's side frame rail, it's the transfer case, just to get your bearings as to where I am. And if you look right there, there is the fuel filter, the primary fuel filter housing. And that plastic cap is the 36 millimeter cap. Had pretty much the same one. Yeah. Fuck. Before you do that, you want to drain out the water and diesel separator drain, which is right there. And you can see I already cracked it. It's starting to drip. But that's the one where you use the 7/32 Allen key. And then it should be able to just come right out. I'll get a bucket here just in case any more drips out. I think I got it all out already. Okay, now it's all out. So I'll just let that drain for a minute. In the meanwhile, I'll take this cap off. So one thing to note, this drain plug does have an O-ring. It didn't come in the kit, but if you need to replace it, you could probably get one at a hardware store or the Ford dealer. But this one seems okay, so I'm going to reinstall this one. Got the 36 millimeter socket on that cap, and start breaking it loose. So I got it loose so I can turn it by hand. And I'm just going to spin this cap off. Little fuel drips out. And there's the old filter. Just pull it out. Oh yeah. And there it is. Alright, so the old one was a Ford filter, thank God. So we'll wipe that down, get that housing all nice and clean, and then we'll pop the new one in. One thing to note, the old cap does have an O-ring that you need to replace, and that kit does come with a replacement O-ring, so just be sure to pop that off. And just lube it with a little bit of diesel. It should be all set to pop in. I have to do this with 2 hands. So once that new O-ring's on, you can go ahead and take the new filter. And just this one end that has the little clip, that's what pops into the cap right there. So make sure that's cleaned out, and then just pop in the new one until it clicks. And then this is ready to install as an assembly. Focus. There we go. Alright, so we got the new filter spun on. And then I'll wrench it down, just snug. I'm not going to crank on it, I don't want to crack that plastic. I'll pop in the drain, and then I'll show you how to prime the system. Alright, so I got the new filter installed, tightened down. The cap actually says it should be 25 Newton meters, which I believe is like 13, 14 foot-pounds. So I just got it snug, and this guy just got nice and tight. That's the drain. And now let's go up top and I'll show you how to prime the fuel system. Alright, so we're inside the truck. Everything underneath is tight. The water drain is tight, and the fuel filter cap. So now to prime the system, we basically turn the key on and we leave it on for 30 seconds. We'll switch it off, and then we'll do that again 6 times. After the 6th time, you can go ahead and crank it, and all of the air should be purged out of the system. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Alright, so this is the 6th time I'm going to be cycling the ignition on. After this 30-second count, I will go ahead and crank it. And that's it. Thanks for watching.